Are plate carriers necessary on tanks? Let's talk about it. A plate carrier or body armor is simply just a piece of a vest that you can fit your level 4 SAPI plates in, or whatever level SAPI plates your military has, and that protects you against gunfire, shrapnel, fragmentation, things like that. Now, during the global war on terrorism, the threat was arguably lower than it is currently. And the loader and the tank commander both wore vests. They both had their IBA, IOTV, whatever the case may be. They would wear that because people were getting hit by sniper fire. There was significant shrapnel and fragmentation that could happen from IEDs, EFPs. I realize the idea of having the gunner or the driver wear it is kind of a stupid point because if it's going to get through the turret, it's not really going to, having a chicken vest or an IBA is not going to save you from what already made it through the tank because it's already moving at such a zip that it's not going to make a difference. So for the gunner and the driver, does not make sense to have them have a plate carrier on or IOTV, IBA. Insert your acronym for your country's plate carrier. For the loader and for the tank commander, however, it does make sense because they are going to be exposed out of the hatch. The loader is going to be working that 240. They're going to be being a gopher, maybe grabbing drinks out of the bustle rack and the cooler and stuff like that. They're exposed to small arms fire, shrapnel, fragmentation until they get back inside the tank. They close the hatches. Then, the threat is mitigated, and then you're using the armor of the tank as your thing. Now, there's not enough room to really be taking all your plate carriers off and kind of stuffing them places. You can kind of get away with it a little bit, but generally it's a massive pain in the ass, especially to try and put it back on while you got closed hatch. This is just some food for thought, some threats that were experienced during GWOT, and you can only extrapolate based off of current and emerging threats the necessity to have crews in plate carriers as far as the loader and the tank commander.